Namaste.
Good morning. Good morning to our morning energy and yoga routine. Short, little 15 minutes hopefully, that will open the front side of our body, strengthen the back side of our body, loosens our shoulders, and help us to stand tall throughout our day. So welcome. Let's begin. So let's stand in our mountain posture, feet hip width apart, our hands reaching towards the earth, the crown of our head reaching towards the sky, our shoulders are back and down, our bodies are tall and firm like a firm mountain, okay? Let's close our eyes. We'll begin with some pranayama, some breath work. We'll be breathing in through our nose, out through our nose, slightly constricting our throat so that we have that whisper breath sound. That will help us elongate our breath, maybe starting out to a count of 3 breathing in and maybe 3 breathing out, and work our way up as we improve our practice, maybe all the way up to 6 or so. Always expanding our bellies when we breathe in and drawing our belly into our spine as we breathe out. Okay, let's close our eyes, stand in our firm mountain posture, relax the muscles of our face, crown of our head reaching toward the sky, maybe placing our hands on our bellies. Deep inhale, expanding our bellies, and like a wave going over the crest of the wave, then slowly exhaling all that breath out, drawing our bellies into our spine, pushing all that air out of our bodies. Inhaling, deep breath. Exhaling. Continuing to breathe on your breath. The breath is very important. It helps connect us, our minds, our souls, our bodies to our breath in our yoga practice. It helps us to stay in the present moment. Our breathing oxygenates our blood. It helps us release toxins. It's just one of our most important. If we're ever under stress during our day, we just go to our breath and focus on our breath. If thoughts cross our path, maybe what we feel we're going to do today or whatever, we just acknowledge them and we come right back to the breath. And as we practice, we find that it's easier and easier to do. Continue breathing. Warming our bodies. In our practice, as always, we'll be breathing, we'll be feeling. We want to feel something in every posture, only going as far as we're comfortable with that day. We'll be listening to our bodies when we feel something, and we'll let go of all competition, mostly with ourselves and with others on this planet. So our yoga practice, breathing, feeling, listening, letting go. Beginning, let's raise our arms up tall. We'll be doing our warm up here. Exhaling, drawing the right hand to the left knee. And inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Right hand to left knee, left hand to right knee. Moving on a flow, just breathing, deep breathing. Warming up our bodies. Moving right into what we call flying bird. So inhaling, taking a deep step back with our right leg and opening our wings to the side, feeling the nice chest opener, staying tall, slight bend in the back, exhaling, coming forward. Inhaling, step back with the left foot, opening to the side, exhaling, coming forward. And continuing on your breath. So inhaling as you open, exhaling as you come forward. Good job. Now we have options here. We can take our wings down to the side, maybe a couple times down. We can take our wings up in the air. Let's see how our shoulders are feeling today. Or maybe a combo. Get our minds going. Inhaling always as we lift and reach back. Exhaling as we come forward. You can also, on your own, if you ever feel tight, you can step back and just hold it. Hold it tall, chin up, and then just draw it forward. Good job, flying bird. And coming back to center. Feet are hip width apart again. Inhaling, this time we're going to draw that right arm down. But see how my palm is really trying to place it on the earth. And the left hand is up, and same thing, flat palm. We call this connecting heaven and earth. It's actually one of the oldest energy medicine techniques ever recorded, I guess, in hieroglyphics in the pyramids. So reach tall, our gaze can be up or down towards the earth or center. Stay tall. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling, reach tall. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling, lift. Think about connecting the energies from the heaven and Earth's gravitational pull energy, rooting us and grounding us into the earth. Good job. And coming back to center. Now take our hands, our index fingers are together and our thumbs are together. We place them at our root chakra. And this time think about zipping up your core body. So you're going to zip your energies in, and to keep all any possible negative energy out. So we just visualize that and just zip up our core. Zip up our core. Now take your middle finger and place it on your forehead, and maybe on your left hand, the middle finger, find your belly button, place it right there. Close your eyes for a moment. Think about hooking up. It's called the hook up. Hook up your energies between your sixth chakra and your core. So we're just hooking up all those energies for the day to help us deal with anything that comes our way. We just continue to breathe in and out through our nose. Great. Releasing. Bring both our hands down to our side. Our feet are together. Our glutes are tight. Our legs are firm and strong. Inhaling, we reach our arms up to the sky. Up, up, up. Trying to get our arms as close to the ears as we can and straight. If your arms are like this and they can't quite get there yet, that's all right. Do the best you can, but the goal eventually is to get those, so there's no space between the ears and the arms. We're reaching tall. Everything's tight. Our glutes are tight. Our legs are tight. Our hands are squeezing, right? So we reach and we're leaning slightly back. Now on an exhale, take a deep inhale. On the exhale, fold to the side like you're between two planes of glass. Make sure you're not leaning forward or backwards, keeping that belly tucked into the spine. Our eyes are focused forward, our chin is up. Hold breathe, feel a nice stretch in the side body. Push that opposite hip out, good job. It's not how far you fold over. If this is you today and you feel the stretch, that's good, that's what we're after. So nice stretch. As you improve in your practice, you'll find that you can maybe go deeper eventually. Inhaling, come up, reach up, elongate that spine, and then we fold to the opposite side. So holding and breathing, our shoulders may feel tight at this time, that's okay. Maybe loosen it just a minute and then put it back, zip those arms to the ears, belly in, legs tight. Breathing, continuing to take small breaths. Inhaling, reach up. Now stay forward. I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see me. On this one, we're going to drop our head back just slightly, reaching tall, take our arms back and push our hips forward. So we're pushing our hips forward, stabilizing ourselves with our glutes. Our glutes are tight. Our abdominal muscles are tight. We're used to folding forward, but backward bending is very healthy for our body as long as we're elongating our spines, holding and breathing. Inhaling, come up. And exhaling, we're going to forward fold. So swan dive down to forward fold. Your first forward fold, bend your knees as much as you need to. You can bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, release all the tension from your neck. All the tension, release it. Shake it, yes and no, left and right, yes and no. And then work to bend your knees, straighten the knees, bend the knees, straighten the knees as much as you can, and bend and straighten it. And then kind of like walk your legs. Maybe you can look at mine for just a moment, but walk your legs so you're not picking up your heels or your feet. And you're just bending one knee, bending the other knee, loosening your spine. Inhaling, take your arms out to the side, bending your knees, coming all the way up. And exhaling back to center. Ooh, that feels good, right? Let's flow that now. So inhaling, lift tall, squeezing the arms together. Our foundation is the first setup. Setting up our foundation is the most important. Our legs are firm, our glutes are firm, everything's zipped in tight. We're leaning slightly back. Deep inhale as we reach as tall as we can. Exhaling, coming over to the side. Focus on pushing that opposite hip out and reaching up and out more than folding. Up and out. Pushing. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling to the opposite side. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, looking back. Bringing our arms back, pushing our hips forward, inhaling, coming back, exhaling, swan dive down, forward fold. On this forward fold, bending our knees, right, left, Now try to straighten your legs. Maybe you have to place your hands on your shins, and that's okay. Just slowly try to work your body towards the earth, feeling the nice stretch in your hamstring. Don't go too far. This is where listening to your body counts. And just releasing the tension from your neck. Inhaling, oops, my little hood. Come forward, exhaling, slowly coming down. From here, inhaling, exhaling, coming into our chair. Feet hip width apart. Arms will come forward, stay forward. I'm going to do this sideways so you can see. And sinking down like you're sitting into a chair, an imaginary chair. Keeping those arms out forward, straight and strength, so everything's tight. Now, one of the main things you want to make sure is your back is flat like mine. You're going to squeeze the back together, your shoulder blades together to keep you tall. You never want to arch your back like that. So inhaling, reach tall. Exhaling into chair. Holding here. For say 2 or 3 breaths, we're building strength in our legs, in our glutes, and in the back side of our body. Good job. Now we'll flow, inhaling up and exhaling. In deep inhale up and exhale. And one more, inhaling up, exhaling down. Good. Coming back to our mountain posture. First find which one is your right and which one is your left hand. Sometimes we get confused. Inhaling will reach up. Exhaling will bring our right hand underneath our left, so we're crossing. Then draw the back of your hands together. Draw your feet together as well. Firm legs, firm lower body. If you can, try to wrap them all the way around so that you can get your palms together. If you can't, that's fine too. Do the best you can. So if this is where you are today, that's fine. Once you have your arms crossed as best you can, draw the elbows down. Draw them down. Now, sink into your chair and take your right leg, cross it over the left. You can keep it on the mat and just hold here, squeezing your legs together. Or if you want to practice your balance, you can move into full eagle, where you take your foot and wrap it around your shin and hold and breathe. Those are just options, but you can choose to keep your foot on the earth. So really squeeze those arms together and draw them down. Release. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, left arm under the right. Drawing them together or all the way around if you can grab the palms. Elbows coming down towards your belly. Sink into that imaginary chair, keeping the head tall, back flat, and then taking that left leg over the right, choosing to just stay here and squeeze the legs together, squeeze the arms together. What you're doing is you're constricting a little bit of the blood flow, and then when you release, that blood pumps all the way back in, right? It feels so good. Plus you might feel a nice stretch in your traps across your shoulders. And then if you choose to take it all the way around and just hold and balance, that's good too. We're multitasking already. First thing in the morning. Yay. And slowly release. Yay, back into our mountain. How are we doing on our mountain posture? Are we firm and tall? Shoulders back? Let me give you a tip. If you're ever standing in line at the grocery store, wherever you are talking to friends, a lot of times I'm just comfortable and I'll go like this. Whenever I find myself doing that though, look what happens to my shoulders. They round. So what I've taught myself to do, a little trick, I put my hands behind my back. So I try to stand like this. And what does it do? It draws my shoulders and it opens my chest and draws my shoulders back and down. So just a little tip. All right, so from here, we'll do a few arm circles. Let's take our feet hip width apart. Inhaling, let's draw our arms up and slowly circle around as far back as we can, exhaling as we come down. So inhaling as we come up, exhaling as we come down. You may feel a little bit of crunching, that's okay. That's where we're listening to our bodies, paying attention. Maybe after a week or so, the crunching will move to another spot, or maybe we won't have any crunching anymore. And let's go the opposite way. Inhaling, exhaling. Back to our mountain. Very good. Now stay forward. I'm just going to show you because it's easier on the side. The other stretch that I'd like to show you is placing your hands on your hips. We'll call this standing camel. Our feet are together, our glutes are tight again, lower body, get our foundation firm, put our hands on our hips, and then we draw our elbows together. So when that happens, we naturally, if we're staying long and elongated, draw those elbows together and maybe push the hips forward, glancing up at maybe where the ceiling meets the wall, opening that chest, giving that low back and the back a little bit of nice stretch and opening in the back. Backward bending, we don't do enough of that. Counterbalance all that forward bending we're doing. And slowly release. Now I'd like you to take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers if you can, maybe steeple fingers. You can keep them like this, firm. Keep your arms firm, 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 firm. And then, as you can, just slowly draw them away from the body. Pay attention. Don't hurt yourself. Don't ever go to the point of pain. Just nice stretch. Nice stretch. Honor your body. Keep those arms firm. Back strong. Good job. Good job. Interlace. And slowly release. We'll do one more forward fold to really open those hamstrings, coming all the way down. Taking our hands to the earth. Our legs are firm. Maybe taking our hands, putting our elbows in our hands for a little bit more gravity pull towards the earth. Yep. Releasing all the tension from our necks. And slowly release, coming back up. Good job. Okay, I want you to grab your band or your tie or whatever you have. And actually I have a stretchy band. So I use my stretchy band. So we'll need it for later, the stretchy one. Feet hip width apart. Place the band about a little bit more than a shoulder width apart. We're going to be strengthening the back. Because remember, this program is for strengthening the back so that we can stand and sit taller and opening the front side of our body. So placing, our palms are facing the back of the wall now. Want to inhale, slowly take that up as far as we can. Exhaling, coming back down. Inhaling, up. And exhaling, coming back down. We'll just do 5 of these. Inhaling deep. One more. Good. Keeping a hold of this, we're going to take our right hand, and I'll turn sideways so you can see, reach around our back and grab the strap or band with our left hand. Take our right hand and place, trying like you're trying to touch the palm of your hand to the back of your traps. You might feel a nice pull or a stretch here in your tricep, that's okay. And reach around. Now, draw that slowly, the top arm, the right hand, pull up on that so that you're moving that left arm up your body. So see how we started there? It's like an assisted stretch. So up we go. Hold there and breathe. And slowly release. Do one more. Inhale, pull that up. Exhale, slowly release. You can do the opposite too, where you're pulling the bottom hand down so that you're drawing that right hand down closer to the mid-back. It'll give you a deeper stretch in your tricep as well. So let's switch hands now. Put the band in the left hand and try to grab the band with the right. Okay, keeping those elbows in. Now pull slightly and slowly on that left hand, reaching towards the sky as we draw that right arm hand. We watch it come up to the middle of the back and then slowly release. Maybe taking the left and pulling that band down towards the earth and drawing that left arm hand closer to the mid-back. Do it one more time. Inhaling, pull up on the left band as we inch that right hand closer to the mid-back. You might want to take your ear to your shoulder as well, see how that feels. And exhaling, slowly release. Good job. Take that, just kind of take it out, shoulder out. We have one more strength, and sorry, I have to move this a little bit so you can see. Find a place in your house that you have a stable, something that you can wrap this band around. And you will need a stretchy band for this. So find something that isn't going to tip over. Place one foot slightly in front of the other. Hold your arms out in front of you, strong and firm. That's how it's kind of like your fist is forward. And then on the inhale, pull those arms in the band back, sticking our chest out and squeezing our back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. So inhaling, pull back, exhaling forward. Inhaling, pull back, exhaling forward. See how tall it makes you stand? Oh, you're gonna feel 2 or 3 inches taller in a month if you keep this up. Pulling back and slowly release. Maybe starting with just 5 of those and working your way up to, 10 to 15. That would probably be good. And they have all different levels of bands, so you can change the pressure and go a little bit higher too and challenge yourself. It's very cool. So we're just about out of time here, so let's end with a little bit more of our energy work. We're going to do a quick Celtic weave and energy rushing in, and then I'd like to leave you with a little salutation. Okay, so rubbing our hands together, getting that energy going, throwing it off to the side, rubbing those hands together, placing them up by our ears, inhaling, draw the elbows together, exhaling, crossing the arms, coming across our bodies again, just do figure eights all the way down into your forward fold. Then when we're in our forward fold, we gather that energy all the way up, throwing it and dispersing it all over our bodies. Great, hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment and think of something that you want to manifest in your life. It can be emotional, it can be physical, it can be anything, like a place you want to heal, you want peace in the world, whatever it is. Think of something today that you want to manifest. Hold that in your thought, rub your hands together, place them on your thighs, feel that energy pulsating down into your feet, rooting you down into the earth. On the next inhale, raise your arm up towards the sky, separating your fingers, pretending those hands and those fingers are like lightning rods for heaven's energy. Feel the energy going into your fingertips, down into your hands, your wrists, your arms. This is the strength of the universe giving you what you need to manifest whatever it is you need in your life. Gather all that energy, take it and place it in your heart center. And feel, believe, and know that you have the power to make change. And slowly release. Standing in our namaste posture, I just have a little short salutation that I'd like to leave you today. I hope this day marks a beautiful beginning of the first day of the rest of your life, with renewed commitment to do the things that are important to you, the things that keep you healthy, happy, and safe from harm. May you carry on with love in your heart, wings for your flight, and endless possibilities to reach your goals. Namaste. Until next time.